So one of the psychological tactics that they love to use with this V2K and controlling your emotions and stuff is they like to play possum, or what they call possum in the psychological field. They like to play possum and act like they're less sophisticated as you are. And when they act like they're less sophisticated as you are, you let your guard down. You tend to let your guard down. And then once you let your guard down, the V2K will respond and tell you something that makes you extremely upset. Now, there's a couple of parts to this. The reason why they're making you extremely upset is because they're trying to get an emotion out of you, trying to get you for a heightened emotion to respond. Now, when you do have that heightened emotion, then they tend to follow up with the feelings or the emotions of getting really, really angry and trying to push you over the edge. Now, when they make that statement, whatever it is, to make you upset, and they studied you your whole life, they know what makes you upset and what doesn't, like messing with your family, or trying to make you do something to a child that you wouldn't do, just or if you've been sexually molested when you're a kid, they love to use that one, but just different stuff like that, and what they do when they push you to making a heightened emotion, they capture all this data and then they replay it later to try to push you even further. But that's messing with my thinking now. Let me see if I can remember. I don't know why it's doing this, stopping me from thinking, because that's all I'm gonna do is just go right back where I found this information and put it on the next video. So it's actually pretty stupid. Anyway, they try to push you to have this heightened emotion, and then they'll tell you something, and they love to call it keeping the line tight. That's what they call it whenever they tell you something to make you extremely mad.